So that's maybe a good segue then to the end of your career, the interest in micronutrients. I would love to hear your thoughts for the benefit of the people listening. Micronutrients is quite a niche interest. It's obviously related to your experience as an athlete. Tell us how you've landed here.
Yeah, it's a niche. But it was something that I was really, I had to essentially become incredibly honed in on and passionate about, because as I was telling that story, when I got back from France the second time, the surgeon over there said, basically, Damian, you have enough cartilage now left in your knee that I would imagine by the time that you get to 30 to 31, which was 4 years from the time, he said, you're going to have some real problems. He said, the inflammation in your knee, I can probably see that being the end point of the career. So it was almost like a stopwatch. Okay, bang, enjoy every moment of it, because at 31, one of the best surgeons in the world has said, that's, you're probably going to start to feel it. And it was exactly to the point where I got to 2019 and I literally couldn't go from a Monday field session to a Tuesday field session post a Saturday game, because my knee and the inflammation around it became so painful. And, like a lot of athletes, I was trying to do whatever I could to mask, firstly, that from the coaches and from everyone else. So I was, taking anti-inflammatories to make sure that I could fulfill my role on a Tuesday session, because we all know you can't just rock up for Saturday. That would be the best thing ever as a player. Miss Monday to Friday and just get straight on the field. But we know that the work is done during the week. So if you don't complete the work, you're not going to get selected to play. And I had to kind of get around that by trying to make sure that people couldn't tell that, I basically woke up Tuesday morning and felt so much pain I couldn't complete a lower body session. And the worst at the time was I remember we were playing, Monday morning was a lighter day, but Monday afternoon for the front row was always heavy lowers, and it was like, as a front row, it was an opportunity to load up. So guys went heavy on the ground. We're squatting. I'm squatting up against with some of the props who can lift some serious weight, and you're trying to compete there. To the point where Tuesday morning there was just so much stress going through my knee. Monday and Tuesday evenings I was taking so many anti-inflams, but it got to the point where it was too much. And my doctor at the time, Sharon Flyharve, said, Damian, look, you've got to stop. You're going to burn a hole in your stomach. There is a reason that on the packet of a prescription, anti-inflammatory, it says do not use for prolonged periods, because there are serious side effects. So we started to look for alternatives naturally, and that's when the complementary medicine passion came into it. We started to look for what products could I use, that could assist with this inflammation, and also where can I find it at a potency level that would actually scrape the surface of what an athlete needs. I wasn't, just taking a fish oil or an omega-3 and looking at an EPA content so I could walk downstairs. It was so I could squat upwards, over 200 kilos on a Monday, and then go and try and run 7Ks the next day, and then also do all your plyos and everything else that they were expecting you to do. So there was two challenges to behold. There was, how do we find the products that are tested, that are a potency level that an athlete could have, and they were two things that I found a huge gap in the market with. And one of the biggest gaps I noticed when I was finishing my career was that I think the retail channel in itself has definitely changed. I think that there are many retail verticals now that are looking to keep consumers in their doors for longer. So if someone is going into a pharmacy to purchase a prescription medicine, which is the only place you really can purchase it, they want to be able to try and offer that exact consumer what they're looking for. And luckily for us, the pharmacy channel has felt that there are a lot more, let's call them higher level athletes that are maybe not tested, but are now taking their Strava very seriously to make sure they're beating everyone else in their run groups. And that's a genuine thing. That's how we went and found our addressable market size. Everything when you look at the fitness investment over the last kind of 2020, literally it was $200 billion was invested into fitness tech. It was unbelievable. Sorry, $2 billion it was invested into fitness tech. Like, it shows that there is now there's a goal-driven physical athlete out there that is looking for this, and we found a way to, and we feel that the pharmacy channel is probably looking for other ways to keep consumers in their doors for a bit longer. And then obviously you've got your traditional sports nutrition stores that are also looking to add what we felt was a market that hadn't really been touched on before, and that was micronutrition.